Hello, Facebook family. How are you today? This is Kathy with Gardening with the Rabbit Lady. I was getting ready to come out here and hit the garden and get my tomato plants in. As you see, it's a little dark. Hello. If you hear in the background, that's rain, and it just started. So I will not be in the garden today. But I want to show you what's going on. I have one bed, just one left to do. Look at this mess. Can you see that? It is raining cats and dogs. Ooh. And I am not going all the way out there or getting my phone wet. Just a quick update, because I was going to get this set up properly, and apparently I'm not going to be doing it today. But I'm happy to say the cucumbers are, let me see. What do I have? My potatoes are in. My white onions and my yellow onions are in. The garlic, fall garlic's been in. The spring garlic's in and growing nicely. The beans are in. The cucumbers are in. Eggplant are in. I said potatoes. Red potatoes and white potatoes. The okra is in. All the peppers. The green peppers. The jalapeno peppers. The chili peppers. The banana peppers are not in. But that's because I had so many banana peppers last year, that I really didn't want to plant any. But I need to get at least two banana pepper plants in. Ooh, wait. Listen to that. Lettuce is in. What else? Lettuce, collards, spinach. I said the onions. Cantaloupe. I put 2 cantaloupe in there. I want 2 watermelons. But I had them outside so long, sitting in the sun, and I had them not with my other plants, so they ended up drying out and dying. I was so upset. So I'm probably I'll go back to Jigs and buy a container of Thor, what are they, the mini watermelons for $2. 4 plants for $2, well established. Yeah, I'll cheat. Eggplant, zucchini and squash, sweet potatoes. I think that's it. Is that all I have in my garden? I said okra. Oh, excuse me. I said okra already. Now, what's going to be really, really strange is when I get these last tomato plants in. I like early girls, because these huge, big, look. I don't know if you can see how hard that's coming down. I'm in my garage, you guys. That's coming down hard. And can you hear it? Ooh! Sounds like a train. But, don't get me wrong. I love eating the bigger tomatoes. Oh, I sit in my car in a video because my chairs are out. My chairs are out in the yard soaking wet. Um, but I really like eating the big tomatoes. I like frying them, and I like putting them on big old cheeseburgers and all that. Well, but they take so long. They take so long to grow. Um, and early girls don't take that long. I love early girls because you put them in the ground, they come up and they mature so quickly, and I can get to munching them and getting them with my ham and eggs and toast and heating them up with a little bit of salt and pepper. Oh, wait. So I love my early girls. But that's what's going on in the garden. I was watching another girl, and I totally forgot her name. But I've spoken to about 3 people on YouTube. One is Hoeing and Sewing, which they encourage me not to be so upset about those planters, about those stackable Dollar Tree planters, because I'd gotten so upset with them. And who was the Gardening with Lindsay? Gardening with Lindsay. I just spent about half an hour watching some of her videos about her stackable planters. This year she's cutting sponges and putting them in the bottom. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna let her do it since she's doing it, and I'll just watch and see how it goes, and I might have to do it next year. But I'm gonna take those stackables down. I'm gonna take them apart. You guys know I don't want to do that. It's extra work. And then I'm gonna move them to the one spot. Y'all know, right up behind the back of the house, I have that one strip that is shaded. That's the only part of my entire yard that gets shaded. Back where I have the white onions and the snow peas and my spinach that I'm still trying to grow. One of the other things I wanted to talk about was where I put the spinach at. What is his name? I listen to him all the time. He just moved not too long ago. They moved into a new house. Let me see. Come on, where is it? Where is it? I watch him all the time. It's not in my gardener. It is, and he is very popular. It's not Robbie and Gary Gardening. It's not him. Next Level Gardening. Yes, it's Next Level Gardening. He did a show on some soil he got, and he planted out all his beds, well, several of his beds, and for the life of him, he couldn't get anything to grow, and he couldn't figure out why, and he said it was salt. He got the soil, and the soil was from an animal farm. I think he said horses or something. And the salt had the soil had a lot of salt content, and that's why he had problems growing in it. So this soil, I know it'll grow corn and wheat, because we done seen that growing. But I planted radishes in it, and the radishes didn't even get an inch tall. And after 2 months, I pulled them and threw them away. I'm like, well, I don't know what's going on, but I pulled them and trashed them. And the spinach seeds I'd put in one bed never germinated at all. In the other bed, was growing wheat and corn. And so, for the life of me, and then the peas that are growing up the two sides with the hoop are all yellow. Now, I fed the peas with some fish and bat guano. And so the very tips on the top of the peas are growing green. And the bottom is still yellowy green. So they are doing better with having added the fish guano. The new growth is coming out green and healthy. But he said his soil had a bunch of salt in it. And he's going to buy gypsum and put that in the soil to try and pull some of the salt out. So I don't have gypsum. I don't have any gypsum. I don't even know where to get gypsum. And I don't have money for gypsum right now. So I'm just going to amend the soil and hope that all the rain we keep getting will just wash whatever. If it's salt, just wash it out. And I'll do the fish and bat guano and just trying to keep it fed real good. Since it's really just those three beds, and keep my fingers crossed. This will be the last time this year until fall. If they don't take this time, I'm going to let them sit there. I'll just let them sit there. I'll probably top them with something, um, just so they don't completely go foul. But I'm not going to keep putting my seed in there and not having it to happen. I'll just let the weather do them for a year, and it's only 3 little beds. And then I'll just have to figure out somewhere else to plant. I'll have to make me a new bed for my spinach. I gotta have my spinach, you guys. But that is the best place to plant. That is the best place to plant spinach, because at least if I want spinach in the summer, because where I live in Kentucky, it gets very hot. But as long as it's shaded, I can grow spinach. And I do have 3 shade cloths that I can use, but they're for 10-foot beds. I don't want to dig or plant or build another 10-foot bed. But if the spinach don't work, if this round of messing with those 3 beds don't work, we have to do what we have to do. And I gotta have my spinach. Because I went to the store, honey. Spent $20. Actually, it was over $20. It was under 25, but it was under 25 by over 20. I bought a loaf of bread, a gallon of milk, a pack of eggs. A gallon of milk, a loaf of bread, a pack of eggs, 1 tomato, and a little bundle of spinach, enough to go with breakfast. And it was over $20. And yeah, no, that's too much money. So get your garden in, y'all. Get your garden in, because vegetables. Ooh. And this is when I wish I did have a huge farm, because if nothing else, I'd have some milk goats for the milk and the butter. And unbeknownst to my husband, we're probably going to have chickens before the end of this year. He don't know that yet. That's going to be our secret. He don't watch my videos. He watches his own videos. So he don't know what I be putting on here. But he's going to come home from work one day. The chickens in the backyard. But anyway, that's Kathy with Gardening with the Rabbit Lady. If you like what you see, like what you hear, give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, pass it on, yada yada. I always say yada yada. I have no idea why. But that's what's going on. It's raining too hard to get out here today. Um, one more bed to plant, and I still have to get that cattle panel off from behind the house here and get it on the side over there for where the cantaloupe and the watermelon is going to grow up each side. Cantaloupe up one side, watermelon up the other. And I guess I'm going to have to make another bed for my spinach. I don't want to wait any longer. Just, maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. And I do have some more of those little strawberry stackable things. I'm going to move them up next to the house, the ones that I have planted with strawberries, and cross my fingers on those. And I'll probably take all the little orange ones that came in the box that I haven't used and put them over next to the house also, and put some lettuces in them because we go through lettuce in our salads. Or maybe spinach. Spinach, spinach, spinach. Y'all hear it calling my name? Spinach, spinach, spinach. Let's see. Have a good one. Bye, y'all.